so here now we have two patchworks to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this one. This is very close to the zip and that is too much of a major job. But I'll see what I can think of later to do for that. But at the moment, our typical men trousers, not just men, everybody else, we rip the bottom, the back side of the trousers. And this is very close to the pocket. So that is, pick that out. I'm going to have to pick that out so I can get to it. And I'm going to patch it. And I think I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to patch it with the leather fabric. But this time, let's see now, what should I do? Yeah, I can put that black strip at the back. Yeah, I think I'll do that. What you could do is put the black inside, pin it inside, and just keep stitching. But no, I think I'll undo it. I'll put a patch there, make it a bit of an attraction, put a patch on the back side, and that's it. So let me unpick that and I'll be back to you. And I'll cut this to shape. And can you see that red stitch in there? I'm just unpicking this red stitching, and that's been well stitched together. That's almost an embroidery stitch. So let's get rid of that. At this stage it'll be handy to use one of these tools and just unpick what you can see. So here's the pocket here. I'm moving this out of my way. And then I'll have to stitch that back up later, and it'll show with a different colour cotton, but that really is not my concern right now, because all I need to do is to patch this up. So let me cut something out for it and put it there. What I'm doing is I'm going a step further. I do get carried away with these things, but I've decided I'm going to match the trousers up on the back side, on the other side as well. So I'm actually pulling the joining out completely right here and tuck the fabric in. So in actual fact I'm giving myself more work to do. There's the hole. So I've put the two together and I'm pinning it down to still maintain the shape of the trousers. There's the hole. That goes there. So this is going there, and then later on I will cut this to take the shape of the crotch. And why I open this up is so that this can go inside it and kind of finish it off much more neater. As you can see, there is no hole on the other side, but I thought I will just make it arty. So I'll do that. As you can see, I've pulled it completely apart, the crotch, and what I'm doing now, I've pinned it to it, and now I'm going to take the shape using the crotch as a guideline, because that is the pattern. There it is. It's exactly, so I've put it there. So it's hiding, as you can see, it's hiding the bit that's torn inside, and it's going to take over. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do exactly the same for the other side. I'm going to put this on here and match it up as best as I can. There it is. So we've got the cross going there. So I'm going to stitch this down now and put this together. Here we have the crotch of the trousers. So you can see I've put this bit in and I've stitched this back up, and in the inside you can see I've just quite a lot of mess going on in here. But so the crotch is back together now. As for the back, you will see I've given it a pattern. Only one side it needed it, but the other one was nothing wrong with it, but I thought I'll match it up and just make a bit of a feature out of it. So I'm going to stitch this back down now with red cotton, because that's how I found it, so I'm putting it back. And then that's finished. But here at the front, there was a little bit of a hole at the front here. Now I'm going to just stitch that up the old-fashioned way, back stitch, back stitch, back stitch here. It's going to look a bit of a patchwork, but that'll do for that. It's so close to the zip, I'm not going to pull the zip out to do anything. And there's the leather that's inside, so you'll see that's going to, and then when I've back stitch, I'll cut around the excess, get rid of it. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'll find the nearest cotton to that, and I'm going to do this in kind of a bluey grey cotton, and that's that. All that I'm doing here is back stitching backwards and forwards, making a mess of it. Doesn't really matter, just so long as you're going over the patch.